matter pertaining to illegal coal mining in the state that continues in a rampant manner despite orders of the National Green Tribunal, the Supreme Court and this court from about 2016. Full stop. Paragraph. In the present matter, an affidavit is necessary from the state of Assam for the purpose of assessing the allegations levelled in the petition. Full stop. Considerable time has been granted to the state of Assam, but for obvious reasons, further time is sought. Full stop. If the state of Assam is unable or unwilling to file the affidavit within a week from date, the matter will proceed without such affidavit and on the basis of the material that may be brought, on the basis of the further material that may be brought by the petitioner. Full stop. This is the matter of fortnight hence.
My lord, I am appearing for respondent number 14, my lord. A copy may be served on us, my lord, by the...
Respondent number 14 had been previously served. The respondent number 14 is represented.
Lordship,
advocate seeks a copy of the petition. Full stop. Advocate for the petitioner will immediately forward a copy of the petition to whom?
It is already served, my lord.
Then?
We want a copy of the affidavit in opposition.
Nothing else. Delete that. Delete that, yes.
Lordship, may I please, Lordship?
Yes. Who are you appearing for?
I am appearing for respondent number 4, the Commissioner of Taxes, Assam, Lord.
Yes.
Lordship, today I am appearing for the first time. Lordship, today I am appearing for the first time.
The state of Assam is represented.
For only 4.
The state of Assam is represented. So yes, the state of Assam, we call for an affidavit from the state of Assam. If the state of Assam has to take care of your position also, your position cannot be any different from the state of Assam. So that's covered by the order already. Yes.
Lordship is true. Informed by my friend Lordship, he is appearing for respondent number 3. That is DGP Assam, Lordship.
We have required the state of Assam to file the affidavit, and we recognize that there is no difference between DGP, the customs, is the state of Assam which will file. Yes.
No issue.
Item number 2.
Yes, call on the next one.
Item number 2.
On the last occasion,
yes,
I have informed this court that there is a positive reaction. Well, on 26th of November 2022, especially in the village of the red petitioner, there was a big darbar held for purposely for this whether to object or not to object to the fact that women should be headmen. So the issue of their wanting to be headmen is out of the question. They are not deciding, but they should take part in the darbar. That is in agreement. As of now, so far the village of the red petitioner is concerned, they are of one voice that they will take part in the procedure of darbar, and this is a report submitted by the village concerned as well as the same of the name.
There's a larger issue involved in this.
And so far
a larger issue involved in this.
So far are the villages.
As far as gender discrimination,
yes, Roger.
The Constitution prohibits it.
Yes.
You can have your personal law according to your customs, according to your practice, which is governed by the 6th schedule, but discrimination purely on the basis of sex is anathema to the Constitution. So you may have a matrilineal line of inheritance. That's permissible. There are different schools of Hindu law also which have different forms, whether at birth or at death. those are personal things which are, but even prior to the constitution, the fundamental discrimination between men and women in modern Hindu law was obliterated by a 37 Act, which gave a right. First it was a reversionary right, thereafter the 56 Act has given full rights, and now with the final Supreme Court pronouncement on Section 14 of the Act, the Inheritance Act, there cannot be any discrimination on the ground of sex. Now over here, it may have been a long practice, maybe 200 years, whatever it is. If women are entitled to vote, why can a woman not be a head person? Let's not call her a headman. A woman cannot be a headman, that we accept. But a woman can be a head person.
It's happening, Your Lordship. It's happening. All over the Khasi especially, within the Khasi Autonomous District Council, in various villages in urban area, women are taking part in Darbar participation. So far, being head of the village, nobody have come forward, nobody have filed such nominations. If there is such, perhaps that will be done accordingly. That can be allowed, permitted. I don't think...
So your submission is that no discussion was held in course of the Darbar, which was held on 26 November. No discussion was held as to women for headmen, but what was discussed and what was agreed to was that women will participate in the process of selection of headmen.
No, Your Lordship.
Then?
The Darbar which was held, this particular aspect, whether the woman should be head of the village or not, so far that...
so they disagreed?
They disagreed. The woman, it's not the men. It's the women who have come forward. Except the red petitioner who was not present. They disagree, but they are in agreement that they will take part in all Darbar deliberations. That is, everywhere is happening like that. All in the urban areas, especially in the village also is happening.
What are the prayers in the writ petition?
Is that women should be allowed to become head of a village, participate in Darbar. That is the primary prayer. And to remove the headman was appointed.
That part is already in my...
That part is over.
Over. So that's the main
As far
issue.
as the second part is concerned,
Yes.
women participating in the selection or election of headmen,
Yes.
we will record that in respect of this particular village or in respect of the Khasi Autonomous Council.
There is within the Khasi Autonomous District Council, majority of the villages are in agreement that women takes part.
Very good.
So far, to become village head, that transition will take
Very
place
good.
slowly.
So we will do this, and we will also request you will dispose of the petition on that basis. We will leave the issue open
Yes, Your Lordship.
and we will appeal to all the autonomous district councils to consider to bring about a change so that women can also become headmen, head persons, and then we leave, since women, according to you itself, now will you file a report or will you file an affidavit, because we don't have anything on record showing that, or the number of, a one-page affidavit or a two-paragraph affidavit will do.
I'll submit this report, Your Lordship.
Yes. Do you have a report?
Yes. Actually, I have a report with me. It's in Khasi language. I need to translate it into English.
So you file it, we'll keep it after a week. You file it and then we'll... Because at the moment, you've got something.
Yes.
You've got something.
Right.
And then every process takes time.
Right.
It doesn't happen overnight.
Right, my lord.
And even the right of women to vote in the so-called developed countries is only 100 years old, not older than that. So it will take time.
My
Thank you. Petitioner is sitting. The petitioner is a lady. Okay. The petitioner is a lawyer.
Lawyer.
All right. Since the District Council seeks time to file a report pertaining to a meeting held in the relevant village on November 26, 2022, let the matter stand over for a week.
Can it be 2 weeks, Your Lordship? This translation is
Yes.
cumbersome.
Much of it.
This is Umiam Lake issue, my lord.
Item number 3.
And affidavit has been filed, my lord. There are two issues, my lord. Your Lordship has, as per last order of 15th November, the Lordship has recommended or observed that expert committee be constituted, my lord. That expert committee has been constituted, and recently only on 16 January, my lord, consisting of experts from Bangalore, Guwahati, and they will advise the government as to the steps to be taken by the government for restoration of Umiam Lake, my lord. Page 40 is the composition of the expert committee, my lord.
Page 40.
Page 40 of the affidavit filed today, my lord.
You got a copy of it, Mr. Manka?
I have it. When was this file?
Morning. This includes even, my lord, at serial number, the renowned lake conservationist from Bangalore at serial number 11. Then also founding chairman of Meghalaya Tourism Development Forum.
Number 14 was the person who was present in court?
Yes, Your
on
Lordship.
the last occasion.
Yes, Lord. This, he is, my lord, chairman, 12, my lord, Larsen, founding chair of Meghalaya Tourism Development Forum.
12, 13, 14, they are together.
12, 13, 14.
I think 15, no? Oh, no.
15, I have no idea.
Go.
D covers it.
Yes, Lord.
D, terms of reference, D covers it.
Yes. Where is D? This is mine.
So who will decide on the recommendations made by this body?
And this will be by the government, my lord, because this is the advice, ultimately it will go to the Department of Environment, Forest and Environment, my lord.
Sorry. So all construction activity
Yes, I have been
will be
stopped.
kept in abeyance
Yes, Lord.
till guidelines pursuant to recommendations of this body.
Yes, Lord.
But you haven't taken district council members.
Yes, Lord. The
local district council representatives
should have been
ought to be
there. That was the question which was there in my mind also, my lord. We will include.
Because without their support, you cannot do
proceed.
anything.
We will include the members from district council also. My friend is here.
So what we'll say is that let this be the superior body.
Yes.
As far as individual water bodies are concerned,
Yes, Lord.
there will be a subcommittee of this
Yes, Lord.
together with members from the local district council within whose jurisdiction the water body may be.
Yes, Lord.
and then they will submit a report to this body.
Yes, Lordship.
And this body, so it goes through a two-tier process.
Yes, Lord.
And ultimately,
We will get input from local bodies also.
because not only input, you got to take care of their,
Concern also.
concerns, practices, customs, for, let's say, 50 years, there is a custom of doing something.
Yes, Lordship.
And which is otherwise not environmentally dangerous or, degrading.
Yes, Lordship.
Then it should continue.
Yes, Lordship.
But your lordship, this really has been taken deposit of the wetland earlier.
Yes, it is part of the wetland project, and in fact, NGT is also monitoring, but this expert body will also advise on various other.
This is a positive step.
Yes, of course.
Let us hope that this is, and plus the state is agreeable that
Agreeable, yes.
no construction be made around, so what had we said, around 50 meters from the high water level?
High water level, if I'm not wrong, last report.
The state reports that
How many meters?
it has notified, it has issued a notification.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, in fact, on the last date, I has been pleaded as a party, respondent number 6, Meghalaya Tourism Development Forum. And Your Lordship, my instruction at this stage is that they have filed some suggestions to the government and the district council.
Very well, what we'll do is, we'll give you a chance
Your Lordship.
to make a representation to this body.
Your Lordship.
We'll give you a chance to make a representation to this body.
Obliged.
Just indicate your name, Meghalaya Tourism Development
Forum.
Forum.
But number 12 is serial, it is there.
Yes.
Nursing Soren,
Yes.
founding chairman.
Your person is a part of the body. Part of the body.
Lordship, I'm not going to inform.
12,
No,
14.
part of the body.
It is 1,000 meters.
The state informs that notification has been issued on January 19, 2023, constituting a 15-member expert committee to advise the state government on measures to be taken for restoration and protection of water bodies and for laying down guidelines for protection of water bodies in the state and formulating norms for future construction in and around Umiam Lake. Full stop. Paragraph. A copy of the notification has been appended to an affidavit filed by the state affirmed today by the Secretary in the Forest and Environment Department. Full stop. The terms of reference appear to be exhaustive. Full stop. One of the terms is that the expert committee will meet at least once a month. Full stop. Paragraph 11, Advocate General submits that the expert committee's report will be submitted to the Forest and Environment Department of the state for the same to be vetted, considered and implemented to the extent deemed appropriate. Full stop. Paragraph. The one striking feature of the notification is that though the expert committee has been constituted in respect of water bodies across the state, the guidelines as to construction are limited to the Umiam Lake and not other water bodies. Full stop. It would be ideal if the authority to recommend guidelines is extended to other water bodies as well, since construction around the water body ultimately leads to its degradation and possible extinction. Full stop. The other aspect is that the expert committee does not contain members of the autonomous councils, autonomous hill councils. Full stop. Paragraph. Since the land across the state, except the European ward in Shillong, belongs to the tribal communities, and the autonomous hill councils or autonomous district councils administer the relevant areas, it is imperative that for water bodies falling within the jurisdiction of one or the other autonomous district council, designated members of the relevant autonomous district council be co-opted on the subcommittee pertaining to such water body, for the subcommittee to report to the expert body that has been constituted by the notification of January 19, for the final recommendations to be made by such expert committee as already constituted. Full stop. Paragraph. The state agrees that till such time guidelines as to construction around the Umiam Lake are recommended and issued, no further construction will come up around the Umiam Lake from a level of up to 50 meters from the highest water level. Full stop. It is hoped that such a policy is also extended to the other existing water bodies, so that further degradation does not take place in the interregnum before recommendations and guidelines are issued for rejuvenation, recharging or maintenance of the remainder of the many water bodies in the state. Full stop. Paragraph. Let the matter appear 6 weeks hence for a further report to be filed by the state, including as to whether meetings of the expert committee have already been convened and the follow-up action taken thereafter. Yes.
One thing left out in the expert body, there is no expert member to look after the aquatic animals of the water body.
They will look into everything.
None of them.
Just before, over here only, Mr. Manta, who has been assisting the court in this matter, submits that the expert body should include members conversant with aquatic animal life, full stop. It is hoped that the expert committee already constituted will take the assistance of experts in such regard, since the conservation of the water implies the conservation of the life in the water as well.
Item number 4.
Respective respondent number 4 and 5, my lords.
Yes.
Communication has been made to us by the PCB, my lords, by the State Pollution Control Board, which includes, my lords, demolition of certain pillars.
Go ahead, demolish.
My lords, they are agreeable.
Demolish. Make it aesthetically all right. Make it such that, do business, earn money. No one is against you. But ensure that you do not pollute the waters, ensure that you do not add to environmental degradation. Adhere to these norms and do whatever. You have our blessings in your business ventures. As long as you take care of the environment, what we tend to do, generally as Indians, is that we shortchange these on these aspects.
Yes. Highly obliged.
Item number 4.
It's a commercial matter, my lord, that's CRPC, CPC extension, and my learned friend is in some personal difficulty today, my lord. He has informed.
Very well. When should we keep it?
Your lordship may have it on 8th, 9th.
Your Lordship.
8th, your lordship have it.
8th, the coal matters are there.
7th.
7th, the coal matters are there. 8th, the temper would have come down.
Your lordship's temper is required to
Very well. At the request of the appealing parties, that the matter appear on February 8th.
oblige.
Much obliged. Item number 5.
Yes, Mr. Khan, where have you been?
This is a state appeal 302, Your Lordship. Slightly lengthy matter, having a bad throat.
Okay. And who have you answered?
Ms.
I'm here for respondent number 2.
I'm appearing for
You have for respondent number?
2, my lord.
2.
I'm appearing for the respondent number 1.
Yes. Very good. Since the appellant seeks an accommodation, let the matter appear
After 2 weeks, Lord.
3 weeks hence.
Obliged. Oh, yeah.